Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Dominion Gaming TV. My name is Wolf and I'm bringing to you some more Starcraft 2 action from the HSL, and this is in fact game 2 between iLFluX and spawning in the top right hand side and spawning the bottom left again actually. Funnily enough is Caution, the red Terran. So yeah, last game was an awesome game. Check that out if you haven't done it. I won't spoil it for you, but it was a great game, probably one of my favorite games of all time. Well, I guess that's hard to say with the recent epic games from MC Bomber, but it was definitely was really awesome considering. I guess I say that about a lot of medium to high level games, and they're generally just a lot of fun. So the map is in fact GSL Daybreak, which is my favorite map of all time. You have the main base here on the spawning the top right and bottom left for each player, and then you have this. The choke isn't that big. You can easily wall it off if need be, but it's just a fairly easy defendable natural, which you come over to here. You have the destructible rocks here, and you can come up on each side, and this is for each team of course, but I'm just going to do it for one side. And then you got this third over here, which you like go out and then you come back in, sort of thing, which is the way you expand. Maybe for a Zerg you want to go out and like that, come back, sort of thing, and then generally, like that, it's that sort of area is generally what happens. But and for this, and sometimes the Zerg will go there, but like for Terran, it's more, they generally go for this map, but since it's this version of the map there, it is in fact a high yield rich Vespine geyser where you get like 7 gas each time. So that's if you're going for like a gas sort of build, but you don't have one geyser, that's the thing. But you get a bit of gas, and you only have 6 patches here, which isn't that great. But yeah, it's if you want that gas but not so much minerals, sometimes some pro players will go there if they're going for a slightly more gas heavy sort of build. I don't exactly for a third as well, and just get this as a 4th or something. I don't know. It's just depending on the map. The general LE Daybreak, there isn't actually a whole lot that there is, and it's actually just like a normal base along here, and it's generally not liked as the third, that is for sure. And now Flux will be able to set up his Doodle, that Overlord with speed. Now that their speed has been buffed by majorly by like 47%, he can actually get into that position. Oh no, the Marine is coming out across the field, and the bunker is about to finish. He needs to kill it. Wait, kill the bunker. What is he doing? What? I'm confused. So he's not going to cancel it. Okay, he's just going to make him force some drones, I guess. Now the reactor Hellion is on the way. Actually, now if this can finish up quickly enough, these queens won't be out early enough and to do enough damage. And now that I think about it, he doesn't actually have many drones at all. He's only got 19, on par with the Terran, which you do not want to be. You want to be way far ahead. So this is not ending well. This is starting well for Flux at the moment. And this Marine does actually know that this Overlord was going to be there. He's going to be able to shoot and make this puke some blood. But the Marine does not have a range like a Colossus, because that would be OP as shit. So the Queens are now out, and he is still going for this Banshee play afterwards. Now this is actually really weird, because he's getting these Banshees really early, and these Hellions at a really weird, funky time. And now this has actually been 2 games that I've seen this wall off from him. I actually put my factory there, and then get the add-on there, and putting the two things here, but then again, I guess everyone has their own sort of comfortable style that they like, and he likes this on over this side. The reason why I like the factory over here is because you can just lower the depot here, and the SCVs probes, SCVs in this case, and go out and around. Now the Hellions are moving out across the map, just to do a little bit of damage. There is only one spine crawler there, but the spine and the queen is going to be enough, and another spine is on the way, in fact. And I've actually seen a lot of pushes that have been really effective, but since he's going to Banshee, he won't actually be able to do it. And he is actually learning from his mistakes and getting that earlier command center, which I actually like. But now he does have a 10 drone lead, which can be great, yes. Scouting up for the third and sees nothing, but it's I just don't understand how some Zergs don't make shitloads of drones. Just make some drones. I quote Liquid Ret for that one, because drones are like essentially what you need for everything. To make the tech that you're going to kill your Terran or Protoss or Zerg, it's just or just mindless little beasts to attack something or actually turn into a hatchery. They're so essential, and you want around 70. That's my money number per game. That's towards like the late game, and then if it gets really late game, I have some bank, I can take some units back. But I was actually playing this other game on the ladder. Actually, no, shut up, Jesse. Get back to the cast. So we have some. Now wait, did he go for Banshee? Yeah, he got one Banshee with cloak. Or no, he didn't even get cloak. Wow. Okay. So he's getting siege tanks now and Vikings. So he might be going for. Oh, is he going 1-1-1? He could be going 2-1-1. Okay. But he doesn't really have the base. He should probably lift this up, like drop the mule, lift this up, and head over. Yeah, that's exactly what he did, and drop this mule over here. He's actually really heavily oversaturated. That is something with caution. He's heavily oversaturating himself by unnecessary amounts of SCVs, and he should probably just he could always probably build another expansion if he really wanted to. Now the macro hatch is on the way. But I almost advise getting the third base before getting the macro hatch for this in this case. And I've actually seen this quite a bit now, that Zergs don't even have to get roaches anymore unless the Terran is going full on mech. And eventually we'll be able to get a few more kills probably. Yeah, he will. But there isn't actually a whole lot that the Zerg really need to do to deal with Hellion openers. They just need to get this Evo Chamber spine sort of wall off and get some extra additional queens, which he doesn't actually have the additional queens in this map, which I did not suspect, and he could probably do the creep spread if he really wanted to. Now the third base is going down for Flux, and while I guess he's just known for going for like command centers. It's just a bit weird, I guess. But then again, he will probably be saturated instantly. Actually, he probably he'll always be saturated the second he transfers some SCVs. He just boxes a large amount, and I guess he's still oversaturated, but he took a significant amount away. Now these Zerglings did move in here. There's a lot of Banelings. Why does he go for this Baneling bus? It's not effective. He just needs to keep him as Zerglings, and then just keep Flux in his base while it's taking bases. I mean, keep Caution in his base while he expands. And now he is getting 1-1 on the way for that ground and melee, so he's probably, I don't know, he's now making 10 more drones. But if we look at the units tab, he's still not that far ahead in drones, now just taking the 10 supply lead with that. It's he really needs to just make some more drones as well, because I know I'm saying this a lot, but that's something that he's missing out on. And now the Viking is doing his good job and flying around killing some beasts. Now he's moved it, so I can't follow it anymore. And now a drop is coming out on the bottom side, but finally enough these overlords, which aren't on the top left hand side, will spot everything. And Flux actually sees this as well. And he's going to drop his Marines here, that is for sure, to kill this Overlord. But it's just annoying when you have a drop and you can see all these Overlords all over the map. And Banshee is coming over here, which probably isn't the greatest idea. You should probably get that repaired. And he actually does scout these Overlords. This Overlord probably wants to get into the bottom right hand side if he can. But he's got the Banelings there. He's got the Marines there. He is royally boned. And he's just going to need to pick up and go home, but he's not going to. These Banelings, no, he picks up a few, and some of them die, but he unloads again for them to fall into a group of Marines. This was in fact a thread on SEA SC2 like the other day. What is the worst way to die for a Marine in a medevac? And that was one of them, being dropped onto a group of Banelings and Zerglings. My personal favorite is the feedback. They just disappear. Now you see me, now you don't. But oh wow, it's just dropping one Marine, really. It's not worth it. He's not getting any kills. I don't know. let's just have a look at the units lost here, and but turns out that the Zergers lost more because of that massive Baneling bust over here, which cost them so much money. 150. Yeah, no. Wow, they're really expensive. I didn't realize that. I'm an idiot now. Wait, Banelings are 25. Yeah. Let's click on this. Yeah, 25. Yeah, I'm not stupid. per pair of Zerglings there is. Now he's oversaturated and he's undersaturated. No, he's about saturated, and he's saturated. So he he's now actually getting some minerals, which is going to be great for him, and he's going to be able to pump out a lot of mutas if he really wants to. That's for sure. And he's actually got these Zerglings going over here, which is excellent, and he's going to be able to do a lot of damage. But no, he sees the tanks and the Marines, so he decides to back away. He comes over this side, which is not a great idea. You probably should have kept him over here and just rallied some units over here, all these units over here. All the new Zerglings over here and the other Zerglings to come around and flank him, but he's just going to lose his base now while Caution takes his own third. Now, Caution is actually playing really well, that is for sure. And yes, now he's got the Lings going over there, and the Banelings. Why does he get so many Banelings? They're not the greatest unit. He should just mass up on Zerglings. They're really great for this situation. Now the Planetary Fortress is being morphed in over at the third. Now he is going to come from each side with some Zerglings and some Banelings for each side. And he actually is going to be able to annihilate quite a few units, but the drop is coming over here, and he's going to be able to scout the Spire, scout the Baneling Nest, and take out a lot of drones unless he reacts quickly. He is setting over all those Lings that he just had over there, from over there, and he is going to go over to the Marines and do some damage, but he should probably just lift up and get the hell out of there. But that is so many drones. That is for sure. He should probably expand twice off the back of this, if he can. I don't know what these guys are doing, but okay. Now a drop is coming over into the main. He's going to be able to scout whatever's happening, aka just a lair, and he's going to have to do so much damage. He's now moving all the Zerglings and one Baneling up to the top left-hand side over here. He's just not really doing anything with these drops. That's the one thing with Caution. He's not sitting, going, bam, lifting up, gone. He just lost some unneeded. What's my doodles? Marines. Those are the guys. But now this Viking isn't doing his job and killing these overlords, and now a base is being taken over here, and the base is being taken over here. So Flux is doing what he can to get back and denying some expansions. And is his spider senses tingling? Because he is. He's going to check it, and he's going to be able to kill it. So Flux should probably cancel this now that he sees that it's being attacked. And he does it. Yeah, he's going to cancel. He's got it selected, and he does cancel, and the drone will end up dying. He's got quite a few forces here, but he still doesn't have any Thors. So right now, he should just get a big wave of mutas, which is what he's doing. He's getting 20 mutas, which is excellent. And he's going to be able to take out all these drops, and now you should see insta Thors on the way, and now the infestation pit. That's what he exactly needs. He needs to get the infestation pit up on the way, and he should probably expand over here again, and because he's going to have the mutas, he's going to have the Lings, and he's just going to be able to hold him out. That's what which is going to be the best for him. Now the Thirst for Thor is on the way, and you should probably get some infestors. That's going to be going to help him out a lot versus this bio tank. Sort of, what was that? Okay. Now 2-2 is on the way for the Terran force, but the one air armor is on the way, and what do the Zerglings have? The Zerglings only have 1-1, so he's now again going to be behind in upgrades, but he's going to be able to kill so many units, so many things here. He's going to be able to quickly snipe the turret, and then quickly snipe some more units, but he needs to get out of there ASAP. He's just going to go into a meat grinder if he stays any sooner. A few mutas do end up dying, which is not that cost effective. Now only 4 Marines are over here. You should probably just be able to get a few Zerglings, send them over and kill him. Actually, these 2 Queens could probably kill him. Yep, and the Zerglings do come over here and clean him up, but he doesn't need to send all of his Lings to get himself out of position. And as I said, he needs to expand and just get some more production going, because he can't really be allowing himself to be in this situation being level with him. Now if we actually look at the units tab, he's got 88 drones, which is a good amount, but he just needs to take another base, which is what he's doing. He's taking both of these bases right here, as I was saying it, and he's actually, whoa, he's got 30 mutas. That's a lot in this situation, and these Thors are going to be able to do so much damage. And now this flock of mutas is coming down and coming around over here. But there's no Thor over here in sight because they walk so slow. But that is a meat grinder. He doesn't want to be staying anywhere. He just lost so many mutas. He just lost 10 mutas in a matter of seconds. Just isn't that good at all. He needs to get these infestors going. That's going to be his saving grace. Infestor, Baneling, Ultra with Sunling, because it's just going to be such a great mix. And he's just going to come over here and go into another meat grinder. Yep, kills a few more mutants. That's great. Now that Caution is 200 out of 200 supply, he's just going to be pushing out here, taking some extra expansions, which is probably what he should be doing with this excess cash that he has and getting these upgrades, and just contain Flux to those 3 bases, because if you can do that, it's easy GG. He just needs to take out this base, actually just let it go. Yes, it does. He lets it finish, and probably, yeah, turning into siege mode now. No, there's no thing of it. Now, all these drones that were going to head over there now are heading back. There's a lot of Zerglings, a lot of Banelings, a lot of Mutas, but they're not really set up that bad. Actually, you should probably set up some sort of concave around here, because that would be killer if Flux decides to attack, which he's got him highlighted. He's probably going to go for the attack, but then again, now he's got some Marines putting on some pressure down over at the 3rd. He does go all out that tight choke point, and all the siege tanks are doing so much damage, but now there are so many Zerglings, so many Banelings to absolutely overwhelm everything. Now over on the 3rd, there's still more drones and the hatchery being killed, but absolutely everything gets killed over in the main army over here. But he's just going to lose his 3rd, and he doesn't have a 3rd mining base, which isn't that great. This one is another base, yes, but it's just not going to be able to do a thing. He needs to send in all his mutas, all his links, and these Marines are probably going to be able to actually take out all. No, actually they might take out all these Zerglings. He needs to re-expand ASAP, and then just take his expansion lead, which he has at the moment, in the amount of production that he can cause. In fact, he's actually quite a ways ahead. If we look at the unit stat, he doesn't have that many Marines. He's got 21 Marines maximum, and he got 10 medevacs, 2 Thors, and that thing called a Viking, and 2 siege tanks. So if we go back to the production, we got 4 Ultras on the way, but he still doesn't have 2. He actually has 2 attack, but he doesn't have the 2 armor, which is not good at all, because Ultralisks suck without that extra help. Now the 4th base is actually on the way and done for Caution, and now 3 coming on the way for Caution, which is 3 attack is almost done, but 3 armor and 3 vehicle attack is on the way. So there's just going to be so much damage output from Caution here, and he's just going to have to he's going to be able to absolutely annihilate Flux, unless Flux does some really quick upgrading and some really quick expanding. That is for sure. Now he's actually mined out of his natural, and he's only mining from his 4th, which oh, that's a lot of lings. Probably going to be going to the 3rd here. Both planetary fortresses. Actually, no, deciding to go for the 4th here, and the Ultras are doing a fair bit of damage to that armored structure, which what it is, and it's going to be GG called for Flux here. So that's going to be a 2-0 victory for Caution from Baldwin High School. So I thank you guys very much for watching Dominion Gaming TV, and I'll see you guys next time.